Now I'm 540 miles in to my drive today. The sun's gone down. Got about 140 miles left to go. The speed limit, it just changed to 80 miles per hour. That's how desolate it is out here. Most places in the world, you couldn't drive 80 miles per hour just because of the traffic, but there's just nothing out here. Just desert. Makes for an easy drive, but a long day. I just checked in to the Riata Hotel in Marfa, Texas, after a 670-mile drive today, and I'm getting the Jeep unloaded. As I passed the Marfa Lights viewing area on the way into Marfa, it was full of vehicles, so maybe it's a good night to view the lights. I don't know, but I'm going to go that way in a little bit and see what we can see. And if there's something to see, I'll film it, of course. Nobody even knows what the lights are for sure. They think maybe they're gas. And I've been told that sometimes they look like a lava lamp going up and down and dividing. So hopefully we'll see something. Okay, I'm here at the Marfa Lights viewing area. There's lots of vans. There's a parking area, and then there's a viewing area, and the viewing area is very dark. Actually, the parking lot's dark too, but there are a lot of people here. I'm going to get out, and I'll sit here and look for 20 or 30 minutes. I probably won't film here because I don't think you can see anything in the dark, but if I see some lights, I'll try to catch it. Okay, I'll go ahead and do a little recording here. There's nobody else here at the viewing area. They're all back behind me in the parking area. So I'm not seeing any lights yet. This is the viewing area. Notice everything's illuminated except for my light, so you can see me. Everything else is illuminated with red light. Out here you can see the Milky Way. The stars are just phenomenal. It's just, there's not the light pollution like other places, and it's just so beautiful. But there are no Marfa Lights tonight. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so I'm back in the motel now after an unsuccessful venture to see the Marfa Lights. Unsuccessful as far as seeing the lights. I did see a falling star, and you can see the Milky Way from here. It's amazing. If you haven't been to one of these dark zones, you should look one up and go see it. It just doesn't compare. The pictures you saw maybe growing up of the Milky Way, you can see that stuff with your bare eyes in places like this, the dark zones. The Marfa Lights, they said, if it's too windy, you don't see them. I think the consensus now is that there are gases that come up from the ground, and if it's too windy, you won't see them. And if the weather, the humidity is not right, and this and that, I didn't see anything out there. Some people say there's a road, that's what people are seeing as taillights on the road. I did see the road, and that's not where they say the lights appear from. So maybe I'll try it again next year. I don't know. This is, I planned on coming to Big Bend for 5 or 6 years in a row, and something happened every year, and I didn't make it. Finally, 3 years ago, I made it down here, and now I've been here. This is my 3rd December, so there's just so much to see. Once you take the time and come down here, you'll want to come back. Tomorrow, I'm going to explore some new roads. Okay. Just got a burrito at Taco Laredo, or Laredo Taco. It's a little taco place down here. They have them in these Stripes convenience stores, but I just love their tacos. So now we're heading through Marfa. I decided not to go back to the Marfa Lights viewing area. Come on, it's just a rest area. That's all there is to it. So there's nothing to see there in the day any more than there is at night. So now we're passing through Marfa on the way to Prada, Marfa, which is, it's actually 30 miles outside of Marfa in a little town called Valentine, but it's called Prada, Marfa. I don't know why, but I'll update you when we get there. For now, it's just driving down the road. Okay, I'm going to show you where I am right now. I'm on the road in between Marfa and Valentine. I'm headed to the Prada shop outside of Valentine called Prada Marfa. And this is something new. This wasn't here last year, a new piece of artwork.
So I'll just let you have a look right out here in the middle of nowhere. They've got a solar panel over there, I guess to keep the music playing. Interesting display. You see some old windmills falling down out there in the back. Just out here in the plains, in the middle of nowhere. I think it's pretty neat. Neat little display. Breaks up the monotony of driving through the plains. Alright, next stop, Prada, hopefully. Okay, folks, I've arrived at Prada, Marfa, which is actually 30 miles outside of Marfa, in a zone of 70-something miles with no services, the sign says. This place was built in 2005 by an artist. I can't remember his name, but it was built with the permission of Prada. And here it is. And the idea when it was built was that it would be put here and not maintained and allowed to deteriorate back into the ground where no one ever knew it was here. It has merchandise in it from 2005, Prada merchandise. That door's fake, it doesn't even open. So people have taken the opportunity and they've put love locks and other trinkets around it. But the reason they changed their mind about not letting it degrade is because of graffiti. As soon as they put it up, people started painting graffiti on it. So now they'll continue to paint it, at least. Here's some of the love locks. Trinkets, stickers, coffee cups, a VW emblem. You always need one of those. I didn't have anything to put on it today, so I'm just going to show it to you. Umbrellas, hats, a little bit of everything here. There's a bottle of champagne from a wedding over here. All quite in the middle of nowhere. There's even an ice chest and some lingerie. I think that's what that is. Sunglasses, a picture frame. And around the back, more graffiti. More graffiti, more stickers. Oh, champagne bottle or wine bottle from a wedding, 11/24/18. Let's see, there's some work gloves, another champagne bottle, a bicycle lock, a little bit of everything here. It's left for Mother Nature to take over. I'll tell you about this little balloon in the background. It's a helium balloon, I guess. It's not hot air, I don't think. So they send it up in the air. We are about 56 miles north of the border that direction. And I don't know how far this thing can see, but I'm assuming it can probably see the whole 56 miles when it's up in the air. They use it to survey what comes across the border. If it was up, they'd probably be watching me right now. Now out here they have these roads, like this road I'm walking across right now. Notice how it's raked. That's so the border patrol can tell when somebody's crossed it, like I'm just doing. I'm leaving the tracks. But anyway, so I know somebody who has operated one of those balloons, and I know somebody who has gotten to see one in action as well. And they say that thing can be 1,000 feet in the air, and you can be miles away, and it can see your face. So it's interesting. I hope I don't get followed for taking pictures of it, but we'll see. The Rio Grande River, or Rio Grande. And on the other side of that river is Mexico. I'm here in Lajitas, Texas. Just across the street from me, you can see that big hill. That's Mexico. So Lajitas sits on the Rio Grande River, and I want to show you the mayor of Lajitas. You may have heard of Clay Henry before, I don't know. But Clay Henry is a beer drinking mayor of Lajitas, Texas. And that's not Clay Henry, that's Clay Henry's friend. This is Clay Henry, the beer drinking mayor of Lajitas, Texas. And it's actually Clay Henry III. This is the third generation of Clay Henry's being the mayor of Lajitas. And I guess this is where they have the city council meetings. They seem to be happy enough. It's not a big cage, but they've got plenty of hay, plenty of water, and I guess they rule everything they see. I don't know how big Lajitas is, but there you have it. Clay Henry, the beer drinking mayor of Lajitas. We're almost to Terlingua now. That's where the destination is for today. Sun's going down. Tomorrow, Big Bend.
Bear with me on these videos, folks. They'll get better, I promise. I've been traveling for a long time, but I've never tried to document it. And as the saying goes, I'm going to learn as I go. And hopefully you'll stick around and watch. I think there's going to be some neat things to see.